Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton. So the New York Mets were not in the postseason last year, but they've made some key additions, and they're among the league favorites now. There's a real hunger around this team, Chris, and with the fan base, they really think they've got a shot to make some noise this year.
They do, Boog, and I don't think that's unrealistic. They made some nice moves in the offseason, tried to build up their roster, and now they look primed for a big year. Of course, that's not a guarantee of success. We've seen teams go on big spending sprees in the offseason in the past and just not back it up once the games start, but they look like a real contender to me.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Max Fried.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
And now it's going to be Trey Turner.
And here it comes.
That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. He wastes no time on this one. It's 1-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
An absolute missile off the bat, Singy, and StatCast gives us the exact numbers.
Yeah, it was a blur leaving the park, Boog. 114 miles per hour on the exit velo, man. He put such a great swing on that ball, squared it up, and just drove it out of here despite not getting much air under it.
And first offering is fouled off. That's a base hit.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Here's Kyle Tucker. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. Arise. Round second on his way to third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Waste no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Golden opportunity right here. Now this is a rocket to left. That's down. One hops off the wall. The relay to second. Not in time. He's safe as they score a pair on the play. Man, Siggy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the first baseman. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-zip.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Ellie De La Cruz. And a base hit right there.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at first, Kyle Schwarber up now for the Mets. Splits the plate, 0-1.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to one inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, still 0-2. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here on opening day. That one ripped. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Max Fried will give way. We'll be back in a minute with a new pitcher for the Cardinals, Jose Quintana.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now it's Esteban Florial. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Back there. And that one's gone. He'll touch them all. Their third home run of the inning. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 8-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And a foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And it's fouled away. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 1 out, base is empty. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. Liner, base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Luis Ariz stands in. Singled and scored his first time.
He's going.
Throw down, and he's out, and that wasn't close.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw, quick, not rushed, and accurate.
The wind of the pitch. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Already 8 runs across this inning, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Nootbaar brings it in for the third out. And we're back. And our pitcher in this game, Blake Snell. Not the best results a year ago. Looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on. But he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
The lefty fires. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And another ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count off as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
The Mets up big in this one here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Late on that fastball.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
That in. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Here at Busch Stadium, top of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubble.
So 1 out, nobody on. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
One down, base is empty. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Stays alive. The Mets up big in this one here at the top of the second. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
This is something else. Running that pitch count off, I can't imagine how frustrating it must be for the pitcher to have so many good pitches spoiled off like this.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
I'll tell you, with pitch counts being such a big consideration in today's game, an amazing fight at the plate like this ends up being incredibly valuable. Running that pitch count up, no matter what the result ends up being, he's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. It's 9-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
1 out, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 10-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Base is empty, 1 away. And next for the Mets, Ellie De La Cruz. Hammered, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Here comes a pitch. Runner on the go again. Pitch in for a strike. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
Left-hand batter waits. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. De La Cruz stands at third with one gone of the inning. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. At the belt and fires. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. Squares and gets it down the left side. Over to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
Zach Thompson gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
2 outs, base is empty. The batter now will be Will Smith.
Full, take your base.
Man at first, and up next for St. Louis, Wilson Contreras. That misses. Ball 1. And there's a ball.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Here's Nolan Arenado. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Snell, he's kind of interesting. You know, when you dig into the tendencies, he does a good job of limiting the hits, but the walks continue to be a problem. And there's one down. Is it fair to say that a guy that sometimes will struggle with walks, that's the type of guy that is going to be inconsistent because the command isn't there?
Yeah, and you'll see that a lot with guys younger in their careers, that, you know, figuring out the command, figuring out the control, and understanding, you know, the difference between control and command. Control, I can throw strikes. Command says I can throw it where I want to in the strike zone.
This is Dylan Carlson, a switch hitter batting right. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Smith snags it, and that will end the inning. So the Cards strand a couple. They trail in this one 11-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now here is Estevan Florial.
That's ball 4. 3. You're out. 3. Out.
Jalen Beeks into the game.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way, because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner digs in now. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Well struck left field. That one back there, and it's gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add a run. It's 15-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And here is Luis Arias. That one ripped. Could be extra bases.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now Kyle Tucker. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That one carrying. See you later. He leaves the yard to right. Second home run of the inning for him. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 17-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate.
Pitching change here, Drew Smith. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's Pete Alonso. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs. That's to third. Can't field it cleanly. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out.
Just a great effort all the way around at third base right there. Nice job to get a glove on it with the dive, but it was the recovery that was so impressive. If he doesn't hop to his feet and get the throw off in such a fluid motion over there, I kind of doubt he gets the out.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Gloves it on the dive. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out.
I know they called Ozzie Smith the wizard, but Nolan Arenado, he's a wizard over there at the hot corner. Seems like we see him make plays like this on a daily basis.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. That one fouled off. The Mets up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And that's a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Schwarber in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two outs. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
Fights it off. He'll see another. De La Cruz at second with 2 down. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. That was blasted to the moon. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they tack on to their lead. It's 19-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. 1 for 2. Man at first. And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Swing and a miss.
You know, these Cardinals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now the lefty in the air, left field. Schwarber makes the grab, one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. Man at first, one away. There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That one missed.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, top 6. And stepping in for New York, Esteban Florial. And a pitch. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Trey Turner now, and the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Ground ball left side. Arenado to first in time. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second base. Back here in St. Louis, well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Donovan, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Comes up empty.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The Mets up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
Contreras in the box now as he leaves that one up high. There's a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. So now here's the Mets DH, Pete Alonso. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. One thing that really stands...
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 20-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Now Matt Barnes takes over.
1. Matt Barnes.
And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.